Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetstours.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and quick review of the Asus Zenfone 2, which has 4GB of RAM. So this is the 4GB RAM model which we have with us. This phone is going to be launched in India very soon and it will have a specific price tag which we are not aware, but this is going to be an affordable Android phone which you can buy just like the Asus Zenfone 5 which was launched last year. This one has 4GB of RAM. However, there is another model of this phone which will have 2GB of RAM. So as of now, the one which we have is ZE551ML, which indicates that this is the 4GB RAM variant. With this model, you can actually find out whether you have a 4GB variant of Asus Zenfone 2 or the 2GB variant. Talking about specification, it has got pretty good hardware specification and Intel Atom processor inside. So again, in terms of the frequency at which the two Zenfone 2 which will have a 2GB RAM and a 4GB RAM, the processor will be different, the frequency at which they are clocked is going to be different, and the RAM size is definitely going to be the major difference in between these two. The one which is 4GB of RAM is going to look like same as the 2GB RAM, but the overall performance is something in which you will see the difference. So this is how the package look like. Let me just open this package. The MRP has been hidden on this box because they have done that deliberately. The pricing for this phone has not been announced, but this is going to be an affordable smartphone as per the information which we have got. So let me just open the package and show you what we have inside. And the first thing which we get inside the package is the Asus Zenfone 2. So as you can see, this is how the phone look like. The phone is slightly heavy in terms of the weight because it is 170 gram, which is again fairly okay and comparable to other 5.5-inch display phones which we have seen. At the back side, you can see there is a design change because the volume rocker is not now on the edges, but it is at the back side. We have a 13 megapixel camera module at the back side as well, which is a autofocus camera, can record high definition video. We have dual LED flash. On the top you have the power and sleep key, which is kind of a different placement because it is sometimes difficult to access this key on this big 5.5-inch display phone. However, you can actually wake up the phone by doing double tap, but in order to make the phone go into sleep mode, you will have to access the power and sleep key. If you are holding the phone like this, you will have to reach the power and sleep key and make it go into sleep mode. But you do have different kind of applications on Android with which you can actually do this as well on the software level. Once we take a look over the front, we can see that we have nice metallic earpiece, Asus branding, and a 5 megapixel fixed focus camera, and we also have LED notification light which can change colors. When it comes to touch capacitive buttons, we do have that over there on the body of the phone. Again, they are colored in silver and they give you a vibration feedback whenever you tap on them, but they do not have backlit LED. The front is again similar to what we have seen on the Asus Zenfone 5. It looks only bigger. Everything else in terms of the look is same, but the back side is definitely different. It has got the Intel latest processor inside, Intel Atom. So we will take a look over the phone later on. Let's take a look what we have inside as far as packaging is concerned. Further going inside, we can see that we have a user guide over there, and then we have a warranty card. We have a charger over there which looks like a fast charger. Let me just confirm that. So this is a 2 ampere charger which you will get within the package, so it can charge your Asus Zenfone 2 quite faster. And we have a micro USB cable which can be used for data syncing and charging. And these are the things which we have got within the package. There are no headphones inside, and this thing indicates that this is going to be a budget Android phone which is going to be very aggressive on the pricing front. So you will not get headphones within the package of this phone, and this is the Indian retail package which we have with us. Pricing for this phone is not yet revealed, but this is going to be very affordable as per the information which we have got from Asus. Just like Asus Zenfone 5, this is also going to cost not much in terms of the overall money you need to spend. Let's take a look over the back cover. Once we remove the back cover, we can access the SIM card slot, and the SIM card slots are there on this device, and it is a dual SIM phone. The first SIM card slot support 2G, 3G and 4G, whereas the second SIM card slot support 2G only. So this is not a 4G dual SIM phone. This is 4G only here or 3G only here, and this is 2G slot. We have a micro SD card slot over there as well to expand the storage. The battery inside this device is again non-removable, as we have seen earlier on the Asus Zenfone 5. This one also have the battery which is sealed inside. And here we have the loudspeaker over there, and the complete mesh for the loudspeaker approximately 75% of this is actually covered with the strip. This is only open, which is going to be there. So loudspeaker is only on this side of this device, and it is fairly loud on this one. In terms of the overall form factor, this device is slightly heavy at 170 gram, but in terms of thickness, it is again having a curved back, which will give you a maximum thickness of 10.9 millimeter on this part, whereas the edges are kind of thin because of the curved back, and will give you a very good grip. It has also got these metal finishing at the back, brushed metal finishing, which is actually given on this plastic back cover, which is good in terms of the quality. Now let's take a look over the software UI of this phone. As you can see, it is running on the Asus Zen UI, and it has Android Lollipop, which is coming pre-installed, which is definitely a very good thing. Let's take a look over the settings and find out what all we have as far as internal configuration is concerned. We have Android 5.0 coming preloaded on this device. We do have support for system update, and this will get system update as per the information which we have got from Asus. When it comes to the storage, let me just show you the storage scenario. And here we have the storage. This is the 32 GB variant which we have with us. Again, this is also going to come in 16 GB variant as well, and 32 GB variant gives you an available storage of 25.53 GB, and as of now available storage is 24.44 GB, even when I have installed certain applications which are approximately 1 GB. Now the most impressive thing about this device is the RAM, which makes it a very special phone out there as compared to other phones in the market, because this phone for the first time has 4 GB of RAM, and 4 GB of RAM is there, and out of which approximately 2.1 GB of RAM is free, and the device is fairly responsive and it is fast enough in terms of the overall performance, and there is no UI lag which I can notice. RAM optimization on this device is also good. We do have good amount of free RAM available all the time, so that you can actually run high definition games, and you can also do heavy processing on this device as far as heavy applications are concerned. Now let's take a look over the messaging application, and here we have the messaging application, which is a custom one. This is how the keyboard look like. You do have the option of doing typing on this device easily with the help of this keyboard, which does give you a pop-up whenever you tap on any of these keys. Typing experience is pretty good on this 5.5-inch display. The keyboard keys are pretty big in size, and you can easily type with thin or thick fingers. However, you do not have support for continuous input typing by default. You will have to enable it. Now let's do a quick browser test, and we will load gadgetstouse.com on this device. Let's see how much time does it take to load the mobile version of this website which we have. And as you can see, it has loaded the website pretty fast, and now I can do the kinetic scrolling. We also get this vertical scroll bar, which we can use for kinetic scrolling, for quick kinetic scrolling. When it comes to pinch to zoom is supported on this phone, and it is pretty fluid. There is no problem. Everything is looking crisp and clear, and panning is also there. So browsing experience is pretty good on this device. Without any issues, you can actually use the browser. Now let's test the camera of this device quickly, and we have the camera UI already open. We do have autofocus, and tap to focus is also supported. Let me just take a photo of this action figure, which is the Superman. And let me just take this photo again without these two artificial light, and we will find out how's the overall quality when it comes to low light. And we are taking both of these photos in auto. Let me just disable the flash. Now this is how the first photo look like as far as the rear camera is concerned. This is the first photo which was captured with light, and if you compare it with the original action figure over there, in terms of colors, it is almost the same colors it has reproduced. Details are also clear. Everything is reproduced very nicely. And if we take a look over the other photo which has been captured with low light, this is how it looks like, and this one is also looking pretty good. We can compare it with the original action figure over there, and it looks nice. Both the photos has came out to be pretty well in terms of colors, in terms of brightness, as well as in terms of details when it comes to the rear camera. So rear camera is doing a pretty good job. So here we have the front camera UI open, and as you can see, it has detected my face, which is definitely a good thing. And let me just take a photo from the front camera. So I've taken the photo right now with light. Let me just turn off both of these lights and see how does it take the photo in this scenario now, which is a scenario which can be there in normal day-to-day usage. So both of these photos have been taken. Let me just show you both of them one by one. So this is the one which has been taken in low light. I would say this is a very good clarity which I have got from the front camera. The front camera has performed pretty well on this device. Even when it was kind of dark, it has taken this photo very nicely. It has also applied certain amount of beautification to this photo. Overall, this photo is looking good. However, it has a lot of noise, which you can easily see once you zoom in. When it comes to this one is coming out to be pretty well. So in case you have good amount of light falling on your face, it can capture pretty good photos from the front camera, and it will also apply certain amount of beautification, and you will also have some amount of skin brightening, which will make sure that you look fair, especially in the selfies which you take from this device. This is another selfie which we have taken. So if you have good amount of light or some amount of light falling on your face, then you can take very good selfies on this device. Otherwise, you can take decent selfies, which are again going to look good, if not too great. This is all we have as far as the quick unboxing and quick review of the Asus Zenfone 2. We are coming up with a full review in which we will test this device thoroughly, especially as far as gaming is concerned, benchmarking is concerned, and we will also find out whether this device actually heats up when you play high definition games for a longer time. So in case you want to watch that full review, the link will be there in the video description of this video, and we will update that once the full review is live. Till then, you can watch this video, and in case you have any question for this device, please let us know your questions, and we will try our best to include those questions in the full review, and we will also do a separate questionnaire video for this device. So if this video helped you, you can always click the like button below. You can also subscribe to our YouTube video channel for a full review of this video, which is coming very soon. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.